Okay, guys, my name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 7 years. And Eli, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Eli. Joined Ecomsniper about September, so I've been drop shipping for about about 7 8 months now, 10 probably. So
Nice,
that's
nice. So these 10 months, yeah, like 7, 8, 10 months or whatever, yeah. Give me like your story, what's been happening, what's your results? Like, tell me your whole story, what happened so far.
well, I joined and I got off to a good start. There's a lot of things happened in my personal life, so
Hmm.
and uh, and I stopped listing about 6,000. I got to 6,000 listings. Like I said, I started right before Q4.
Hmm.
So I was did pretty good. I think everybody jumped off and did pretty good. And then right after Q4, first Q, the numbers went down. The numbers went down, but it was consistent though. So like I got up to like this, like I said, 7,000 or 6,000 listings, and I'll say I was doing about a good consistently about a good 500 to 1,000 profit with that.
Okay, got it.
You know,
So you were doing like 1,500 to $1,000 a month in profit with 6,000 listings, huh?
yeah, about there. I mean, honestly, I didn't keep track as well as I should have been,
Yeah.
but because some days I get like one order for like $3, but just the math in my head when I'm doing the
Yeah.
orders, I didn't keep good records of it. And then, but now the last uh month, I just got another 1,000 listings, so I just listed them.
Hmm.
And
You saw a boost in sales, yeah?
yeah, no, not really, because this hasn't been. I mean, I saw a boost like a week or two ago. It's up and down. Like this week has turned out to be a good week. You
Yeah,
know, I
yeah. The main thing is, okay, so let's kind of dissect this, yeah? So when you first, like you had 6,000 listings up. So I'm assuming that the 5,000 listings that you had, you did it in the first month, yeah? Like around the first 2 months or something.
yeah, from October, I'll just say about January, I had about four, and then from like February to like May, I did like
Gotcha.
okay, yeah.
So during those times when you first listed your items, yeah, you probably made more than 500 to 1,000. You probably made higher in the very beginning.
I would say that, yeah, like November and December was good. Maybe that's because Q4, it's Christmas, so I
Not
did good.
not not only that, but remember, like if you've been watching like the videos about and then sell similar and how the algorithm works, whenever you have a new listing, that item goes to the top of search. Do you get what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
So that means that if you right now, like you've had like around 5,000 listings that you have just kept on your eBay account and you didn't touch anything else and you didn't list for like a couple months, right?
Right.
Right. So now that means that those items, the majority of them have decremented in search. So that means that they all went to the bottom search. And then you're still getting sales because people are going to be searching for these items anyways. So even if you kept your items as it is right now, you're going to continue to get sales for like the next couple years. That's just how it works. Do you get what I
Okay.
mean? But
Yeah,
to,
like
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, because like yeah, certain items just keep selling. Like I got 5,000 items, and only like I'll say about a good 30 to 40 items keep selling. One
Mhm.
item will be real hot, and then that will tail off. I think some people I had a real hot item in for a higher profit. I had a real hot item in December, and then I got like two hot items. But they're I had a real good profit measure with one in December. And then the ones recently are decent profit. They're about $5 6 in profit. They're decent.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get
In
it.
fact, the item that I had in December, I think I was like ranked one on that item. I sold like 20 of them things, of that item. It was an item. It was my first big item. It was $100,
Mhm.
but I was getting it for like $30 $40.
Yeah.
I
No,
had a
what?
good profit on that.
100%. So, Eli, you didn't execute the 10,000 listings though, because that was
I
like the
know.
requirement to
Yeah.
even begin anything to begin with, yeah?
Yeah.
So, because remember, like the 10th, from the 10,000 items, right? Like we estimate that somebody makes anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 a month. This is like the average. One guy made like $9,000 a month with 16,000 items, but he is like kind of the anomaly, right?
Right.
But if you list 10,000 items and you keep it on your account, you should be able to make anywhere from 1 to 3,000 at a minimum. And if you constantly refresh these items, right, you're looking at getting to the higher peak of that number. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so really like you could add and sell similar, right? That's gonna work for you. Don't get me wrong, right? You should be applying it every day. However, right, the number one thing that you should be doing is you should be maximizing an account, right? Imagine you had 25,000 listings on your account, right? What would that do for you?
That, if I can get to $4,000 a month, that'll
Like
be
it'll
that'll be
happen.
good.
Like
Huh?
you see it for yourself. You've been doing this for like 8 months, yeah? Or you haven't listed items for 6 months prior to that, and you kept getting sales.
Yeah, you're right. I think I stopped about March, middle of March, until about just what 3, 4 weeks ago. I was still getting consistent sales.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
just last 3 weeks, the last like I don't know if it was summer. It's just been horrible though. I got a big week and then it's just been horrible. It's just I don't know. But then today,
Well,
this week I had a big week.
not necessarily, right? Because so understand it from the eBay's algorithm, right? If you have a big week, right? So like understand how eBay works. If you have a very big day, let's say you sold $1,000 of sales today, right? Tomorrow you're gonna get zero sales, most likely. And you know, the reason why is because eBay is scared about overloading you with sales because they think you're not going to be able to handle it.
Oh, okay.
That's how the algorithm works, right? If you have a big day, they give you a slow day. And then what you're going to find is like your sales are going to be consistent like every month because eBay gives you a certain amount of sales because they don't trust you yet. You have to prove that you can handle a higher volume. And the way you prove it is by listing more items, getting more sales, by forcing the sales to happen. The way you force sales to happen is by listing more items. So once eBay sees you can handle a higher amount, right? You're gonna have consistent weeks every week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have been making like on one account, I've been making around the same amount of revenue for like 7 years. Sorry, no, like 4 years. The first 3 years were like a little different. I did a different technique. But the point is like you just have to be it's not this people are making sales every day, right? It's just about understanding how the algorithm works. And I think if you look back at your numbers, right, you're probably making the same revenue every month, like around the same.
Yeah, I think I'm making about like when I had those months, I think I like I said like 5 to 1,000. Some maybe a little under like in profit.
Yeah,
I think I
but
sell about two. I think I sell about $3,000
right.
worth a month. three
But
thousand
but
dollars.
you probably do it every month. Like that's it's probably
Yeah,
consistent. That's how the algorithm works. So you gotta break the ceiling, right? Once you break the ceiling of like 5, 10 grand, it's gonna stay like that indefinitely.
well,
Granted that you show activity. So one way that you can prove to eBay that you are serious and you're like taking action is by having a lot of activity on your account. And that activity is like customer service, making sure you respond to everybody on a timely manner, you're shipping your items out, right? And you're listing new items or refreshing them. But so your plan of action should be you need to get to your 10,000 listings, right? There's no like that's the bare minimum. Like you can go and then you can move past the 25,000 listings, or you can just start making more accounts.
yeah,
Like
I'm at seven. Hold on, I'm at seven. Uh, listing. I'm at 750. No, seven. Yeah, six. Yeah, about seven thousand five hundred
Mhm.
95. So about 7,600.
Good, good. So you should get to your 10,000 and
Yeah, I'm
then
gonna try to
refresh
get
your,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you remove any negative feedback, right? Make sure that you do good by the customer. Like make sure you're taking care of your account very well. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah,
these
I
are
am.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's lately since like I've been getting more. I don't know. It's just been seeing like some more. I don't know. People are trying to like scam and. Oh, I got another question.
Yeah.
When they need a return on when they need a return from Amazon, I can't like when they give you the what's the word the shipping label, it won't
QR.
load onto eBay. How do you do that?
That's okay. So what you do is you just go ahead and send them send the customer a message with if they give you a QR code, you give them the QR code, right? And you tell them
Okay.
to drop it off at the UPS. And then and then when the process initiates, you'll see it on Amazon, and then you can just refund the customer. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Most
but sometimes
customers are not out to get you.
okay,
So they're not like, as long as they don't escalate it, and the way you make sure that they don't escalate it is by just communicating with them. You know what I mean? The
okay.
the very worst thing that you can do is, like, they give you their phone number whenever you got the sale. You can just pick up the phone and dial them if you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just work with the customer. Like, as long as they get their money back and you're working with them, most people are really happy to support, like just go-getters out here. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I've had some, like eBay sent this just happened last week. It was a lawn piece of lawn equipment. It was nice profit, and they sent them a bed, a freaking cradle or something. And I'm like, what? It was just so I had to like rebuy it again, and then they had to ship that back, and it's just
It
yeah,
happens. It
yeah,
happens. That's the nature of the game, yeah. So later on, once you get bigger, you can just hire like somebody and they're gonna deal with this stuff full time.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
That's like, I don't do any of this stuff.
You're right.
Like, I don't ever do this stuff. Like, we have a team that manages, and that's how, like, that's the natural progression. But right now, right, you should be able to see the vision, right?
Okay.
Because you've been doing it for some time. Like, can you see the vision, yeah?
Yeah, like my thing is like I have two other stores, but there are no listings on them. They were warmed up when I first started, but
Mhm.
I was kind of spooked because I didn't want it because it's all on the same under the same IP address.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you about that because you started a series, but you I you didn't continue it when you would say you would start three stores on the same IP address.
Yeah,
Are you going to
two
get back
stores.
into the,
Two stores.
or two
I,
stores?
I'm still doing it, but the thing is, like, because we're working on the code, like the features full time, it's kind of hard to make these videos. Do you get what I
Right, I
mean?
understand. I understand.
Yeah, so we're still doing it. We started off one store. The second store I didn't start yet because we just, like, there's a time discrepancy, because I'm trying to keep everything recorded. So that way it's something everybody can follow along with. Do you get what I mean? But it's
Yeah,
still active. Like, they're getting sales now. Like, the method is solid. I think, like, because you've done it for some time now, right? What I want to know is, like, honestly, can you see the path forward? Tell me that.
yeah, I can. I can. The only thing I'm confused about, I think I could do two or three accounts,
Mhm.
but I'm not that tech savvy with the different the different IP addresses. I can't think of
Well,
the word.
you already have them set up anyway, so might as well run with it.
Okay, but there are no listings on them. So,
I mean, yeah, you just start growing slowly on them, you know what I mean? You
do you
treat them
suggest
as the
I?
account.
Do you suggest with that? Do I do because they're gonna have the same IP? Do I do each store in a different sign up, not the same, like a different, I don't know. You know how you sign up, you on your when you sign up, you got different people. I can't think of the word. You got yourself and then maybe your kids got their own different sign up. Should I do different sign ups? Like,
Oh, you did them all on the same computer.
yeah, do I do different logins? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Should I do those stores on different
No,
logins?
you need multiple computers, because remember, the software runs all night, listing
Okay.
and working and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
should just get multiple. I mean, you could do that, but it's better to get multiple computers and just remote into the computers.
Okay.
You know
So
what
if
I
they're
mean?
gonna be all in the same IP, it doesn't matter though.
I mean, you've already made them on the same IP. It does matter, but you've already done it. So you might as
Okay.
well run with it. Do you get what
So
I
I
mean?
should start. Should I just get this one because it's at 7,600? Should I just get this to 10 and then work on that second store? How would you?
I would actually like I would still grow slowly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe this other two stores, I would list only like maybe 1,000 each in this month. Maybe they're not gonna get that many sales, but at least you got them started.
Yeah, because I want them for because you know Q4 is coming up right around the corner. What
Yeah.
2 months, 2 3 months? What October, right? Is Q4 starts?
Don't even worry about Q4, dude. Like the
Oh,
money is here year round.
okay.
You know what I mean? If you started 30 eBay accounts and you posted like 10,000 items on each of them, does it really matter what season you're in?
No.
You know what I mean? Like this,
Right,
all
right.
this stuff is like we're drop shipping. We have unlimited potential to scale. Just the main focus is to just stay in business as long as you can because you want to make an income not for 1 year, but you want to make it for the next 10 years. You want to stay in business and make sure your accounts don't get suspended. So the main focus, don't worry about the sales, worry about staying alive. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So start the other two stores, like warm them up by like if you didn't warm them up again, warm them up again. Warm them up by listing like books or something for like 7 days.
Okay.
Both
Yeah,
of
that's what I
them.
did the first time. I listed art
Do
and books.
do it again because you didn't use it for so long, right?
Right.
And then from there, buy like a basic store subscription on both of them and let's start listing like 50 items a day on both of them. Don't worry about the sales because you have already seen the result. Like I don't want to speak for you, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Right. Right.
we need to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so tell me this, Eli, right? Like if you listed 10,000 items on both all three of those stores, how much do you think you'd make a month from your understanding and your experiences?
If I listed 10,000, I think I revenue rise. I should.
The profit. Let's just talk about profit.
Profit. I should. With 3 stores, I should be at least at 5,000.
Yeah, you could see it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
should be at least. If it's 15, let's say 50, let's say 1,000 each, at least 3,000 minimum at
there you go.
10,000.
Yeah,
It should be.
we're on the same page, dude. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for you because you need to be
Yeah.
able to see the vision yourself. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
once you know the vision, you know how to execute it. Do you get
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah. No,
So,
now look, let me ask like now there's students with a couple of accounts. Are there students making about 5, 6,000 with just 3, 4 accounts, 3 accounts?
I mean, there was one guy who made 9,000 with one account
Wow.
in 1 month, right? It's like a lot of it is, some of it is like we work with the algorithm, some of it comes down to luck as well.
And now I do the sniping method, but I also do this other method that I don't know if I'm the only one that thought of it.
Mhm.
I do chat GPT method. Like I'll ask
Mm.
them to list me 100 items of this category.
Smart. Smart. That's very
And,
smart.
then I started raising like the last 1,000. I had nothing under $100.
Mm.
So I want that, I want big profit, and I've
Mhm.
been listing, I don't know, it didn't snipe. I just asked GPT to list me 1,000 items, like 1,000 watches. I wanted some watches. I like watches. I don't know. I just some stuff I think I wanted 1,000 watches on my store.
Yeah,
And they're selling they're selling. I had
straight up.
gun holsters on my store. And
Those are risky though.
gun host they're just holsters, not a
I
gun.
know, but eBay doesn't like those keywords.
They don't like gun holsters. I just
They don't
okay,
like
yeah.
the word gun, period.
Yeah, right. Because you're right. Because I had some BB guns. BB guns are, I don't know.
Sell. They sell.
Yeah, that's
They
so
sell.
weird.
But the problem is they don't like those keywords. So we just
And Amazon
avoid them.
don't. And then you can't sell the gun. You
Mhm.
could. Well, I don't want to give up. No. Inventory. Well, people probably know. I don't care. But
Nobody cares. Nobody
yeah, yeah,
cares.
yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah. You can't sell the gun though, but you can sell everything else that go with the gun. I'll just say that.
You can, but the problem is it's like you probably get so many violations for that. even though you're legit, the problem
Yeah.
is it's some automated software that's gonna that enforces the violations, not a human being. Do you get what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you'd have to keep appealing them with eBay. It's just not. It's just like, I mean,
Yeah, the host.
if it works for you, dude.
Yeah, this host. I got like I got about 200-300 hosters on there. They
Wow,
yeah, the hosters. Because I asked Chat GP, I said, give me, that's just another little thing I thought of. Like, give me 100 different hosters, and then
smart.
with your hunter, it finds them and they list it. Some of them sold, but not too many. The watches sell good. I got like 200 watches on there. I got a lot of stuff on this account.
Smart,
But
dude.
now
Very, very smart. That's exactly what that guy Chris did with who was making 9,000. He was selling things like medicine
I took
because
all that off. I took
yeah,
vitamins because when they come, because I think they come to meet us when it's out. I have no luck with vitamins. I took every time some vitamin come up, I take it out because
hmm
because if it's because what I found out that vitamin is not available anywhere else, and then we still have it, and then you go to Amazon and it's sold out.
yeah.
Vitamins burnt me like 3-4 times, so I can't.
Mm. Smart, smart. No, I get it. I get it. You know what? Like, I think the reality is with enough listings, because remember, we're still implementing bulk theory. With
Yeah,
enough
that's
listings, anything sells. You know what I mean? You could post like 10,000 pencil crayons and you'll still get sales. That's
yeah,
how like the algorithm works. You know what I mean? It's just better items sell more times. But when you use like bulk theory, you're gonna eventually find a bunch of good items. But the most beneficial thing for your time is just to keep making eBay accounts and listing out more items and just keep growing your infrastructure. Do you get what I mean?
yeah. Okay,
That's the way to really go about it.
okay.
So just to recap, like right after this call, we'll go on a private call and I'll help you like show you how to end and sell similar works because I know
Okay.
you had some problems with like running with those. So
Yeah.
I'll help you out with that right after this call. So Eli, like, let's just have like a summary just so that we know like what our action plan moving forward is. So tell me what you're gonna do moving forward, yeah?
Well, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start listening. I'm gonna get this count. I'm gonna get this to 10. I'm gonna get this to 10. I just want to get this out the way and
Mhm.
get this to 10. And then I'm gonna focus on those other two stores. And I want those two stores. I know you're not saying not to worry about Q4, but I want those other two stores at least 3,000 a piece. I'm gonna try to run those at the same time, at least by the end of by September 1. I
Q4 is
want to,
dangerous though, man. Like because remember, you might get spikes in sales.
yeah.
So that means that what happens is if you get spikes in sales, that you might get the MC011
Oh,
if you get
that's what
too
I'm
many
saying. I'm trying to
sales.
get it before. That's why I want them before September 1. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah. To just like
it,
have everything set up,
yeah,
yeah.
because by time, Q4 will really, because then October is September 1, and then October
But you
is
should spread the risk across the accounts, right?
okay.
That's what's the most logical and rational way of doing it.
So go slow. That's what so go slow, real slow right now.
Not go slow, diversify.
Yeah.
It's not
So I
about
went real
like,
slow on this first account. I mean,
yeah, that's too slow.
it's too slow. Yeah,
That's too slow.
I took like 3 months off and I didn't list nothing for 3 months,
Yeah.
and I was still making sales. And it's just nice little. It's just I was telling my boys about this. It's just nice little money coming in. I mean, it's not a lot to live off of, but right now,
Yeah.
some things that's happened. Like I said, some personal stuff that happened
Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
last couple
I
of
get it.
months.
I
And
get it.
yeah, I just need to get this account back. And I was like, yeah, I'm back into it now. I want to start growing this account.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you can make something like I think you said it yourself, you can make anywhere from 3 to 5,000 with these three stores that you make. So in the end of the day, we're running a business, right? So that means that it has nothing to do with your time and everything to do with your impact, right? So that
Okay.
means that somebody who spends like, let's say you spent like 1 year right? And then it took you to list 10,000 items. Your results is still going to be the impact of one store with 10,000 items. But somebody else could have made 30 accounts this month, listed 10,000 items in 3 months on across all of them. And that will be the measurable outcome. Like they'll make 1 to 3,000 on all of those accounts. You get what I mean? So
Yeah,
within 3 months, they'll make like 45K a month. You know what I mean? It has
yeah,
we're running business. We're not trading our time for money anymore. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
all
That's right.
about input is equal to output, nothing else. So don't look at it from like a time perspective, right? You should probably like write down your goals, right? You should write down your goals, right?
Okay.
And then you find out exactly what you need to execute and actually check them off because those things that you make are going to produce the results. Do you get what I mean? And honestly, you should probably get like separate computers for those other accounts. You could make different profiles, but it just, in my opinion, it's wiser to just have multiple computers. Set yourself up for the long term. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
don't have to,
computers
they
just
don't
like
have
a
to be
little,
expensive ones.
just like little laptops. But there
There's
was two.
we posted in the group chat like these really powerful computers you can get for like 140 bucks, right?
Really? Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I pinned it inside the Telegram chat. But
Okay.
basically it's on eBay for like 140 bucks and it's like a very top line computer. You know what I mean? You'll have like
Okay.
16 gigabytes of RAM. You'll have like a Ryzen processor, right? These are like super high-end stuff. Right now, like we live in the 21st century, well, the 21st century, and all of the technology that's powerful has become very affordable. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
10 years ago, these things would have broke the bank, but not anymore.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get those. You know, what? The next 3 weeks, I'm gonna get those two computers.
Yeah,
And
get it up, set it up, and then like, like just prepare yourself for like something bigger. But write it down. Write down your goals. You know what I mean?
all right, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. The rest of this summer, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get those
Hmm.
some, like I said, some stuff happened. But now,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I can
I get it.
get those two computers. I'm gonna get those two. You said they're what? Is it through Amazon or something?
No, they're on eBay. There's a if you look at the pins in the Telegram, you'll find it. Or I'll
Okay.
send it to you if you can't find it.
Okay.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's a computer lab, mouse and all that.
Oh
It's a
no,
lab.
it's just a desktop, right?
Oh, okay.
But you can like just use like there's like other like tools where you can switch the monitor. You can use the same keyboard, mouse, and monitor for all three of your computers.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's technology like that that exists already. And it's cheap. It's on Amazon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll help you figure it out if you need any help for that stuff, you know?
Real talk. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, yeah, but just once you get like the actual hardware, like just hit me up and we'll sit down for like 30 minutes and then we'll just go over like whatever you need and then we can take it from there, yeah?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get those two within the next month. I'm gonna get those
Sure.
two computers, and you said I know you said they're 140. I'm gonna get those two, and then I'm gonna start.
Hmm.
Because you're right, that would be so much cleaner and so
Yeah.
much easier on a different computer for each account.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. Because you want to run the software 24/7 across all accounts, you know what I mean? The
you don't
tracker.
want
Yeah.
you, is it tracker? Is it tracker up and is it working, running? Because I never downloaded that tracker.
Yeah, yeah, it's up. It's working. You can run it.
Okay, because I'm
If you
having
don't
trouble with that too. With items like old items coming up and then they're not there no more, or I've been running into that
Mhm.
because my
No,
account getting older.
yeah, yeah. You start running the tracker. There's a video on the installation tutorial. Just fire it up and you should be good to go. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
So Eli, before we end this call, um, just remember, like, just make sure you write everything down, like, like where you and actually execute it. So that way you know exactly if you do this, like you're gonna make this much amount of money because you've already seen it. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So just write it down and then just start executing it and then just go to town like that. And you're also like just give us your background from fully because the Ecomsniper isn't your first time in the rodeo.
Well, it's sort of kind of. I did Facebook when Facebook was hot, like 2 years ago, and
Mhm,
I made a little money off of Facebook drop shipping,
mhm.
and then it just went completely down south, and it just wasn't worth it anymore. I mean, I tried to load some items even from now, and I loaded like 200 items, and they barely get looked at now.
You gotta
I'm
post
just
10,000, dude.
on Facebook Market.
You gotta do it's the same rule everywhere, dude.
Is
Bulk
anybody still
theory.
doing that? I don't know. Is anybody still
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. There was a
Are you
guy.
doing it?
I don't do it, but because I don't have like it's not good to. I think you said it before as well. You jump from one shiny object to another shiny object.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's every single platform has its nuances, has its own experiences, and you got to really master one to move on to another one.
Right. So because I was trying to do both, but then
No.
I saw this. When I saw this, I thought this is the best thing smoking. I mean, I never made, even though it's not that much, but I've never made this much money off of eBay. So
Yeah, and you're
and
just
it's
getting
easy too. I
started,
mean,
dude.
it's like if anybody out there, I don't know if he's going to put this. I don't know because I'm rambling tonight. But if anybody out there, you try this. This is the easiest way. Is the bulk lister is the best method ever. I
Yeah,
wish. Only thing I wish is that it was. Well, I don't know. I'm just. It was like other
suppliers.
suppliers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you working on it or no? Or not really?
Not yet. We are working with another supplier, but it won't be out. Like the thing is, right now Amazon isn't saturated yet. You know what I mean? If
Okay.
we ever reach that point, then we can integrate like thousands of other suppliers. But right now, our main focus is to create all of the tools to really take your account on fire. And then once all those tools are done, then we're gonna introduce more suppliers.
Yeah, and I think that's good because
Yeah.
if you have like a lot of suppliers, people can get confused and just it's so like I said, if anybody out there, it's just so clean and simple
Mhm.
once you learn it, and then like you said, like I've said, I've been doing this 8 months, and then like I said, I thought I stopped for 3. I didn't do nothing to the account. I mean, I would just fill the orders, and like you said, and sometimes I would take 3 days to fill the order. To the
That's
I
bad,
know
dude.
I'm sorry, I'm slow. I'm being real. I just took like 3 days to fill the order, and the money come and then I'll fill it out and then but no commercial. I got positive. I'm 98. I think in 8 months I got three negative or two negative, and those two negatives were on some misunderstandings.
Mhm.
So it wasn't negative. It wasn't. It was just some misunderstandings, like someone jumped the gun.
Did you fix it though?
Yeah, because I was using a tracker. I was using
Mhm.
one of those blue carrot or whatever taco tracker,
Yeah.
and the shipment was late.
Mm.
Because what I normally do, if anybody's out there that I know you say you don't use you don't use tracking at all, right?
No.
If anyone uses that, just a long story short, I always, Amazon give you the date, and then I just put the date after,
Smart.
so they get it, they don't freak out. But anyway, long story short, so it's just
Smart.
some tracker issues, but
Very smart, dude. Very smart. So
yeah.
Eli, before we conclude, let's give
And
some
one more,
advice to anybody watching. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, one more advice. If anybody out there with Amazon, always edit your name when you filling out an order, the address in Amazon. Do not have all those names listed on Amazon. I've been I don't know, I haven't did more than 10 items. And then I got 2 Amazon Prime accounts and two different credit cards, 2 different name credit cards. So I
Okay.
got 2. So I would do 5 on one and then I do 5 on the other. And I
Hmm.
haven't ran into any problems yet. So I don't
Nice.
know. Huh?
Nice. No,
Yeah,
it's good advice.
it always edit. Like you said, when you go to Amazon, instead of having all those lists, always push edit. So you only have 2 or 3 names Amazon. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I know you do, but do you do that? But some gurus, were saying they had 20 names. Like some guys I was following, they didn't do that. And their accounts
Sometimes
was
sometimes I have like 50 to be honest with you. But
see?
I don't it's not I don't do the orders. My team does it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they delete the sometimes they just get lazy and they don't delete the addresses. But we try to clean it up as much as we can.
Okay, yeah. So I do it every time though. So every time but I'm not, I'm only at 3, 4 orders a day. I'm not at 10,
Mhm.
15 orders. So, you know,
Well,
uh,
it's the same, like we spread the orders across all the accounts as well.
oh, okay.
You know what I
But
mean?
just advice for anybody if they, if this gets out there, yeah, join up. It's a very Sammy's a great guy, great mentor. He'll work with you. Uh, you'll make about $500-600 off bat. You get up to 3,000-4,000 items, and you can list that real quickly. Follow his steps. Follow the steps that he got in the guide in the Ecomsniper. It's list slowly. And it'll come, and then you can stop if you're just a person that just want like gas money. Just if you got a job you like and you just some side, you list 4,000 items, like you said, and it'll be consistent. You'll have
Mhm.
your cell phone bill paid. It's just little bills to be paid. It will just be extra side money if you're not a person that's trying to live off this.
Mhm.
You know, everybody should get more, but I'm just saying it's been nice money. Like I said, I stopped and it was still just nice little money, $5,000-6,000 a month. That's it.
Yeah. If somebody wants to get started, like what would be like what would be your top advice? Like what should they do? You know what I mean?
The first thing they should do.
Like yeah, tell them like right, let's say somebody is like they're on the fence, they don't know if this is the right thing for them. Like what would you advise them to get started?
I would just say start watching your videos and then just join right away and go through the program. Do exactly step by step. It's laid out. Like I said, I never made money online before. Anybody out there listening, I never made money I made money on Facebook marketing a little bit, but nothing like this.
Mhm.
And it's pretty much, and if you're not computer savvy, like I'm not computer savvy like that. Uh, if you got a laptop, a computer, regular desk, I got an old desktop that I'm on right now.
Mhm.
And the bulk, if you do the bulk theory, and it lists it right away. You know,
Mhm.
you get 100 items, 200 items, 300 items. It runs it, like you said, runs it all night. Beautiful listings, very detailed listings. The chat G with the
AI.
yeah, it gives different description. It changes it. It doesn't give brand names, so it's not gonna say Nike. Nike. Well, don't do Nike, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
give brand names.
Yeah.
It's really generic. So
Mhm.
you can even like this happened to me. Like I had an item. It was a toaster or a toaster oven, whatever. But the one item I had was out of stock, and I just found another one that looked similar because it had no name. You
Mhm.
like you said, you're a problem solver. Like you were saying, we problem solvers, and I took that
Exactly.
to heart because when you do this, you're gonna run into problems. That's the
All
thing
the
about it.
time.
It's little fun. Well, it's kind of fun too because you're running your own business. If you never ran a business, you've got customer service. You use Chat GTP as your friend. That's another tip. Chat GTP, chat whatever is your friend.
Mhm.
I use that for customer service. I use it for finding items. Like I know you choose the snipe method, but
Mhm.
I do the snipe method and I also do the chat BT method. If I just want a bunch of tents were selling this spring. I listed 1,000 tents on my store. They start selling.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, I use it when I'm lonely too, man.
Yeah, chat TV, yeah, it works out. And
I'm
another tip
telling you.
for you single guys out there, this is another subject you use for dating too. So it'll give you some good dating profile. But that's another story. If
That's
you want to know
funny.
about that, get at me in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. But
Hit
anyway,
him
but
up.
back,
Hit him up.
yeah, hit me in the Telegram. I'm in the Telegram. I'm not that active, but I'm in there sometimes. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, that's what you do. Just list. Just start. The first thing to do, just start. Everybody says that just start. Just take a day, take a Saturday morning, just X out like 5 hours, go through everything and just start.
Mhm.
You know, you might not be, like I said, you might not be computer savvy. Just start. You'll learn it. It'll come natural to you, like any job. Everyone had a job. They had to train. And then next thing you know, by 2-3 months in, you're just like a pro at it almost. Well, this is the same thing. You might not know in the beginning, it might be overwhelming to some stuff, but you'll get it. And and Sammy's here, he'll help you. He's helping people.
Eli's here.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Now that I'm gonna get more active into it, yeah, I'm here. So if you have a little question for a beginner, because I'm here too in the same struggle. So
100%. 100%. Man, you motivated me, bro.
yeah,
I was like,
okay.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Now
You're welcome.
everybody's gonna ask me how much did I pay you?
No, nah, but yeah, yes,
No, that was
yes.
good. That was very wholesome, man. Because
Okay.
I think you really dive deep into like a pain point that many people have. They probably tried a whole bunch of stuff online before, never saw a sale, right? And then they just became jaded. But the reality is all this stuff is real.
Yeah,
Money.
yeah, yeah. Everything works, but it's just hard. Like a lot of stuff is hard. A
Mhm.
lot of stuff, a lot of people don't want to do a YouTube channel. Uh, they're shy. It takes a lot of heart. TikTok, that's computer savvy. You people doing TikToks and and I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You might be a middle age. I'm in middle age. You might think like, wow, this technology is run past me, but just like I say, just start. And you can figure it out. It's not that easy. It's not that hard.
Mhm.
It's not easy, but it's not the hard either. It's middle. You just got to put the work in. And
Yeah.
I can use my own advice because I should have been at this point. I should be 2 accounts in with 10,000, 30,000 a piece.
Mhm.
So I'm moving real slow. It's almost coming on the year, and I barely got 8,000 items in. So I can use my own advice. So
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
so, so even for a lazy guy like me, I'm still making $1,000. I'm averaging $1,500 to $1,000 a month.
No,
And
I hear you, man. I hear
that's
you.
you know, that's a cell phone. That's half a rent. That's gas money. It's just
Man, I just really wish your video was like not upside down,
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. See, that's why I'm not.
dude,
Yeah,
because
you
that
can't put.
was
I don't know if you can put this out. So
maybe, but like that was beautiful, dude. Honestly.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks for sharing that because like I really think like a lot of people will be able to resonate with that message. You know what I mean? Because a lot of it, all of this stuff in the end of the day, even if it's easy, it's psychological, right? Some people just give up before they ever started. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, and that's what I mean. I'm in the same boat. I gave it up on a lot of stuff. I bought. How many courses I've got just sitting on my desktop right now. Just got through the third chapter, and this is like I can't do this shit. My bad for cussing, but I can't
No
do this
worries.
stuff.
No worries.
And I'm just, I got all the gurus, whoever guru you can name. I probably got their course sitting on my laptop right now. Went through it one time, but just something about this course just resonated when I saw
It's the community, dude.
the community in the book. When you listen, when the thing is just listen, there's stuff in my store I don't even know. You're like, what the heck? That's the amazing thing. Like,
You don't even know what you listed.
yeah, I don't even know what I'm selling. I hate to say that. Yeah, you don't know what I'm selling. Like, I'm like, why is this?
And
I got
it's
all kind of
sold.
stuff, huh?
And it sells, and then that's the
Yeah, and
first
then I
time you
got
saw it.
like I said, my top items, you know, and I'm like, who the heck would buy this? Like I was
Mhm.
selling like this little muffler. It's like I can sell this item because it's not hot no more. But this is like a little muffler. It looked like, I don't even know where this thing goes. And this thing was selling like hotcakes. I
Mhm.
think somebody sniped me too. I think, and that's one thing too. You're gonna get sniped too. When you get a hot seller, you're gonna get sniped.
You're gonna get sniped, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
got
that's
this hot
okay.
seller. Yeah,
That's
but
okay. Like you can always find other items.
yeah.
Collectively your inventory is gonna sell. So I think that's a good stopping point right there. Eli, any last words, and then we'll just end it off from
No,
there.
I just guys out there. If they put this out there, I'm sorry I'm upside down. Like I said, I'm not computer savvy, so this is a show. Uh, but Start today. Get the Ecomsniper. Start it. Join the Telegram.
Mhm.
And just start this up.
Yeah, and what I just want to close with is, guys, if anybody's watching, one of the key things that we all need is a support system. Like 100%. When you're running into problems, when something's going wrong and you don't know what to do, you need to be able to have other people to ask, right? Some way to go ahead and avast that knowledge quickly. Because for me, my biggest mistake was I've been doing this stuff alone for many years. But now because of the community, even when I run into problems, I ask other people. There's there's people here that know more than me. There's people here that know things that are different than me. Like me and you, Eli, we have different skills. You have
Right,
a whole different skill set that I don't know about, that I'll never know about. You know what I mean? So when I run into those problems, now I have you to ask if you can help me out. You can, and then you'll be able to sit down with me and brainstorm those ideas. You know what I
right,
mean? So the power of a collective mindset when you're solving problems, and also the support system when you're running into problems, that's a very valuable thing. So if you're not part of a community, you should join one. We have a free Discord. The link's going to be in the description, right? But we also have a private Telegram for, the users of that we have right now. So already, guys, that's it for me. Take care, yeah?
all right, guys.